So I wanted to do a reaction today. I wanted to come back on here and I wanted to do a reaction. The reaction is to Marvin Sapp on Lil Nas X and homosexuality and the Christian. Um, what I have to say, what I was listening to, he was talking about his friend, the bishop, another bishop, Bishop Long. Allegedly, Bishop Long was uh the some of the people in the church blamed him for the way they were. It was a big old scandal about him. But it, it came out that Bishop Long was saying the scandal what allegedly wasn't true. He said that all the way up to his dying day. Uh, um, he, uh, Marvin Sapp was saying that it's like he feels some people that's in the Christian was raised in a Christian house or raised in a Christian church that's because he's saying he don't have to agree with the decision that what Lenars did. Laws go the way he wanna go. That's his decision. And I do agree. It I think that people I'm gonna just say this. I think people do think that it's the church fault that they comes out to be gay. I don't say when I say it's the church fault that they come out to be gay. I don't say that. What I do say is this. I always said this every time I did a a post or hold on, y'all. I said every time they came out to did a post or I came out and did a post, or every time they walked into the church, people walking like a gay person walking into the church, they make the preacher or the deacons or whatever they are or the bishop makes them feel uncomfortable, and that's why sometimes homosexuals don't like to go to the church. Because as soon as you walk through the church, the first thing they start talking about is homosexuality. And I do feel like, you know, it's your life. You know what I'm saying? If you decide, if this is what you are, like he just said, Morris Snap said, he's a heterosexual man. He knows that, and that's what he consider himself. And he knows that God died for our sins, and we can be reborn again. And he was just saying that. Um, That's that's Lil Nas X's decision if he wants to be gay, you know. And I do think that, but like I think I think you don't have to like it. You don't even have to agree with it, like he said. But I also think that it's boundaries and it should be a limit to where, like I say, what Bootsy was talking about, Lil Nas is like a dog. He was talking about Leonardo's, and I just thought that was, and that's why T.S. Madison came out. The Woodwards getting him right on together. A lot of people came out getting him right on together because they feel like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? You ain't no better than nobody else. Because Lil Bootsy, or should I say, Bootsy, he took his son, he took his son to have sex with strippers and a prostitute. And I was just like, but if you took your son to do all of this, why is it there's a problem with Lil Nas X, you know? And I always said that when they started to do this to this boy, I feel like they should have I feel like that they should have started um stopped it. They shouldn't do that to that boy. Um then he also on here uh talking about Marvin Sapp also on here how he's talking about he think it's unfair for Kanye West to win an award, winning an award in gospel. He said that he thinks that's unfair that Kanye West winning an award in gospel. But I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's a lot of people. I feel like um and rappers, everybody making music in gospel. Why not can't win no award? What's wrong with it? You know. So I feel like he's on here. He's talking. I mean, I can't too much say what he's really really talking about, but he's on here. He's talking about Justin Bieber, Lil Wayne, Kanye, and DJ Khaled. I just, I don't know. I don't know. I just think sometimes these gospel singers and these preachers, I think they do, to me, I think they do a little bit too much because I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna step out there on the limb for a minute. Okay, you talking about how you feel that Kanye West winning an award in gospel is unfair. What about you as a preacher and you making records and winning an album? That's unfair, you know. And he not the only one that does it. Shirley Caesar does it. She's a gospel singer and she's a preacher. So I don't know. I just think it's unfair to talk about the pot when you doing just the same thing that everybody else is doing. I just think it's unfair. I just do. I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair that you doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. You know, I do. But in some of the stuff that he was talking about in the interview, I did agree with him. Like far as the Lil Nas stuff, I did agree with him. Like he was sitting there saying that, because I had never even ever heard him in no drama neither. I never heard him in no kind of scandals either. So, I always wondered too, but because you'll hear everybody else in scandals, but you will never hear Bishop Snap. You'll never hear Marvin Snap in those scandals. But um I think some of the stuff that he said in the interview is right. So I think, just look at it. Look, all you have to look up is DLAD TV Marvin Sapp on Lil Nas. It's in homosexuality in the Christian. And also you can see in other videos where he talking about different little stuff like Kanye West, DJ Khaled, um, who else? He talking about Kanye West, DJ Khaled, uh, and Justin Bieber. Of course, people gonna always stay on Justin Bieber. You know, so basically, I'm trying to get y'all all the information and the content mm, that I can possibly get y'all. Yeah. So Bootsy is I didn't too much how like how he talked about um 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 Lil Nas, but Lil Nas came back for him though. But I guess I'm good now. So I just didn't like it, you know, because I mean, what made you better than anybody else, like I said. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here for right now. I'm gonna say I love y'all. And y'all stay safe out there.